Yes, sir. Let's do it. What's happening? What's happening? We trapping, we trapping. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. I hope everybody's having a good evening, a good afternoon. Must I say, man? What's happening? What's happening? Let's get it. Yes, sir. Where all my trappers at, man? Where all my trappers at nationwide? You know what I'm saying? Like the insurance, you know? Let's get it. Shout out to Miss Regina Green with the green in the building. Timothy Miller, Desmond Iron Man, them members. We in the building with it, man. Please, if you under the sound of my voice, hit the like button, hit the share button. Let's get this pumping out to the masses, man. Let's beat up this algorithm that's trying to knock me off my rhythm. Let's get it done, y'all. Salute, salute. We in the building with it, man. It's a trap-a-thon, baby. You already know what it is on a Friday. You understand? What's happening? Shout out to my folks. Shout out to Hallelujah. Shout out to Toxic Tom in the building. Built for success in the building. What's happening? Late night in the building, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. There's my Iron Man, of course, Cowboys, Thanos. Hey, man, everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the share button. Everybody support the content so we can get this thing jumped off right, man. You already know we trying to get that line jumping around the corner now. Let's get it. Y'all know what time it is, man. Let's go. Yes, sir. Cowboys vet sliding in. Let's get it. But you already know, man, we in the building with it, man. Hey, what them haters love to do, man, you already know. We got to keep them haters on their toes, man. Let's get it, man. Let's go. It's a Friday, y'all. Thank God it's Friday. Let's get this thing going now. Yeah. Let's do it. Shout out to my folk.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face.
Let's go.
I just blew a bag, ran it back the same
We just trapping on a Friday. Yeah.
Came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but
Let's let them hate, hey.
That what make them hate,
Let's
that
get
what
it.
make them hate, hey. And we just get K and they just in the way, hey. That what make them hate, that what make them hate, hey. Cause we just get K and they just in the way, hey. Landlord is showing how to ball, boy.
Let's go.
You ain't in on the team, you just a ball, boy. Real high, used to rock knockout, but it's real now, real fly.
I probably average your career high.
We the one they hating on it, probably wanna kill.
Yeah.
When they got our own band, we holler
Screw a deal, man, yeah.
Long live CEO, CIP the dollar.
Let's get it.
Took my brother, that shit made me go harder. That shit turned me to a monster. Now I'm focused on the come up. Now I'ma run up them comma, f the summer, run up them numbers. Yeah. I know that they hate the way a ball, man.
Rocking all this ball, man.
Street made on the chain. I
Yeah.
can't see a thing, all this money in my face.
Let's go.
I just blew a bag, ran it back the same
just trapping
day.
on a
Ain't no
Friday.
looking back,
Yeah.
we came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but get just let them hate. Hey, that what make them hate, that what make them hate.
Let's get it.
And we just get K and they just in the way. Hey, that what make them hate, that what make them hate. Hey, cause we just get K and they just in the way.
Hey. 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 Now you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through your phone, but I promise you in the trap, sir.
Trap.
I promise.
Trap.
Make no mistake about it, man. Hey, man, you already know what time it is. You already know what the day is, so you know what happens. If you a trap member, if you an official real-life trap member, you already know what time it is on a Friday. Let's get it.
They can get today collecting, man. F you, man. Go get some money. Go get some money. Ain't nobody getting no credit on no damn Friday.
Ain't nobody giving no damn credit on no damn Friday.
Trap.
Y'all already know that.
Trap.
Y'all know we don't give credits on Fridays, man. But listen, that's what Dak's saying to Jerry Jones right now. You know, hey, we talking about the drama in Dallas right now, and look, I know we sick of it, so this won't be long far as me talking about it because I'm gonna go on into some other stuff. But I do want to do a little quick exercise for y'all. And I think it's gonna speak volumes because I did it for myself, right? I went into my Google and was like, When I Google the Dallas Cowboys, what do I see? I wonder what I see. My antennas are up, you know? I don't see nothing but drama when I Google the Cowboys. But then when I Google other teams, you know, other things come up. And I just want y'all to understand, like, how much of a distraction this can be. Of course, they professionals. Of course, they get paid millions to do this. We understand all of that good stuff. But it still affects you when it comes to the environment that you in. You see what I'm saying? Because these other teams, all they focusing on is football, y'all. Do y'all see that? It's like when somebody got a big workload compared to somebody with a smaller workload. Y'all might have the same skill set, but if my workload is smaller than yours, I'm able to do more. I'm able to focus on what I got going on way more than you are because you doing multiple things. You stretching yourself out from all different kinds of ways, dealing with all this other stuff. So now, when you look at it, it's like it's an unfair advantage almost for the other team. And this is all created by them Joneses, man. Dollar Bill. It's created by the Joneses. So, listen. I just want to do a little quick exercise before I get into the content because you already know we're going to talk about Dak and all of that. We're going to talk about all of that. We're going to do that. But I want to get into a quick little exercise right quick. Check this out. Now, we're going to play a little music so we can get it out smooth. You understand? Listen. I think visually it's something that we can understand it more when I show you instead of talking about it. So, like, if somebody don't mind, I could do it on my phone. I'm going to look up our schedule, the Dallas Cowboys schedule, and we're going to just quickly do a little Google search and see what comes up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to come and see what's coming up, all right? That's what we're going to do. I just want to show y'all this example. I think we're going to learn from it, all right? Now, check. The Dallas Cowboys play the Browns first, right? When we Google the Browns, let's see what we see. Okay, what's the headlines for the Browns? Oh, Deshaun Watson, Myles Garrett highlights. You know, what they got? The Browns tried to spoil the Steelers and all of this. They did a deal with Deshaun Watson and extended him. I mean, just general contract stuff, general football stuff. The holdup with Cleveland alone has been Brandon Ayuk's willingness to accept. Okay, we get an idea. It's basically not that bad, and it's a lot of stuff about football, right? All right, let's go back. Who's our next opponent? The Saints. All right, let's try the Saints. What they got going on over here? Saints signed former LSU OT to the practice squad. They talking about football stuff, you know, roster stuff. A closer look at the Saints' newest offensive lineman. They talking about football stuff, you know. That's what I thought that's what we was doing playing football, right? Okay, let's talk about the Ravens. What they got going on? All right, we Google the Ravens, see what their headlines is. Okay. Ravens tight end Mark Andrews returns to practice. Okay, that's good. That's football stuff. Mark Andrews returns to practice. You know, injury stuff. Former Ravens linebacker signs with, football stuff. All right, who the next opponent is. Okay, we ain't going to take all day because it's going to be quick. I just want to give y'all an example of what's going on. Who else? The Giants, okay? What's the Giants got going on? Giants meet with cornerback Adoree Jackson. Okay, that's football news. Thumbnails, okay, what else? New York Giants are fools to retire number 1 jersey. They got Malik Neighbors wearing number 1 now. That's what they talking about. Okay, it's basically general football stuff, okay? We're going to do a couple more, and then I'm going to let y'all see where I'm going with this, okay? We're going to do a couple more lines. Because these the people we competing with, right? These the people who we got to be battling with. Win the Super Bowl. They coach talking about winning Super Bowls. Brad Holmes not afraid to say it. The Lions' expectations is to win a Super Bowl. Okay, they got Super Bowl admirations over there. Okay, nothing but good, normal, general football stuff, all right? 49ers. I know they might got a little drama over there. Let's see what the 49ers got. Okay, 49ers. What y'all talking about over here? Brandon Ayuk contract could be bad news for the Niners, okay? Brandon Ayuk contract, that's what they talking about. You know, he just signed, so Trent Williams is some drama going on over there. But, okay, let's see what the Eagles got going on. Eagles. Okay, let's see what the Eagles got going on. Okay, Eagles. Philly Eagles debut new uniform. They talking about uniforms and stuff. Don't it sound a little peaceful over there? Just stay in the room. How Eagles are approaching Brazil trip. Packers, they talking about football. Packers, and you know what I'm saying? They talking about their up-and-coming schedule and stuff like that. All right, simple, normal football topics. Now, let's look at our team, you know? Let's look at our team. Okay. Dak Prescott has a strong comments regarding Cowboys take advantage of bizarre roster move. That's football related. Listen, if you look at the stuff that they talking about with us, all I seen was Dak Prescott and no deadline deals and, man, him and Jerry going back and forth. It's just straight drama when it comes to the Cowboys headlines. And I think the best way we can do it is just to see it. Like, we ain't talking about football. We talking about a whole bunch of other stuff that makes no sense. That is very much so a distraction. That's what I'm getting at, all right? We looking at the wrong things. We thinking about the wrong things. We talking about the wrong things. All it's about is drama and if Dak and Jerry gonna be able to get along.
Trap.
So I don't know if, like, when I looked at it on my phone, it was, you know, mobile and desktop a little different. But when you look at it on the phone, it's like showing nothing but tabs after tabs after tabs. It's Dak Prescott says this. Dak won't get signed. Dak will get signed. This and that, this and that, this and that. When you talk about the Cowboy, bro, we got nothing but unknown and a whole bunch of distractions, bro. So, I mean, we already beat that dead horse. We already know Dak and Jerry, they going back and forth. We already know they got a lot of stuff going on. So now I want to talk about what he said about Jerry and all that stuff, and then we're going to move on, man, because it's really embarrassing when you think about this stuff, man. We shouldn't even be talking about Dak and Jerry right now. We should be talking about goddamn football, man.
Trap.
And just to give you a little glimpse into how much of a distraction this is, we play a game next week, y'all. Like, do it even feel like we play a game next week? And not only do we play a game next week, we play a game against a damn good football team. We don't play the Giants. We don't play these little Rudy Poo teams. We play a real team next Sunday. You see what I'm saying? So, like, it don't even feel like it's game time almost to me. Like, it's so much of a distraction. All we talking about is rumor, drama, and headlines. We ain't talking about the Browns at all, bro. And guess what the Browns over there doing? They talking about football. They sleeping peacefully. They just extended their quarterback. They ain't got these worries. All they doing is preparing for the Dallas Cowboys. And they got a talented enough team to be ready for it too. So do you see what I mean when I say it's a disadvantage? They ain't got to worry about none of this stuff. All they worried about is the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys worried about that contract, worried about what Jerry doing. We worried about each other, the fan base beefing. It's just so much toxicity out here around the Cowboys, man. And like I said, the big time elephant in the room is we got a goddamn game next week.
Trap.
We got a game next week, and it don't even feel like it, man. That's crazy to me, man. But I got some Dak stuff to talk about, but I might not. I mean, I think every content creator and beat that dead horse, man. So I'm absolutely sick of this stuff now. So I might just do an audible, man. You know, this football talk, we gonna call an audible. We just gonna talk about some of the stuff the Browns got going on. Cause hey, everybody already know what the hell Jerry and Dak got going on. It's crazy and it's foolishness, man.
Trap.
So let's talk about some of these matchups with the Browns and the Dallas Cowboys. That's what we're going to do. Because I'm sick of all of these other headlines. We got a full life, real life football game. And these boys are a formidable opponent as well. Like, they got a decent quarterback. We know Deshaun been a little rusty from the suspension and the injury. He came back last year, went 5-1, but he wasn't playing that well at the same time. And now I guarantee you he just got an extension. He want to show improve. And then guess what? We got to go see Amari Cooper, y'all.
Trap.
Now, this is not me being afraid because we know we got Trey. But I'm just letting you know that this is a formidable opponent, and this is an opponent that's ready to beat you. Bro, listen, what would make the Browns' day better? The Browns would absolutely love to beat the Cowboys, man. The Browns would, listen, everybody on that team probably get an extra 10,000 followers if they beat the Cowboys. They probably get an extra endorsement deal if they beat the Cowboys. Like, they got stars over there who get treated like normal role players because they the Browns. They can't wait to beat the Cowboys. Listen, the Cowboys really need to be ready for this because, listen, when they go up into Cleveland, them boys gonna be rocking, boy.
Trap.
Man, I went back and watched some of them games against Cleveland because I'm looking like, okay, they the number one defense. I want to see who they was actually defending. Like, was they shutting shit down for real? Like, was they really like that, huh? I had to ask myself these questions because you could be the number one defense, but who you playing? Are you really shutting stuff down? And, you know, I seen them actually shutting some people down. They played Cleveland. They played Cincinnati, and they was locking up Jamar Chase. You know what I'm saying? They was locking up Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Like, they was giving them work. They was rattling Joe Burrow. They was doing all of these things. So now you got to ask yourself, what is our ways to attack them and how we need to prepare for them? I can't wait to see Trey versus Amari, though. You know what I'm saying? It is no doubt in my mind Trey need to be guarding Amari. Okay, when it comes to how we setting up right now, right? When it comes to the matchups, I say this. Give me Trey on Amari. That's going to be hard for anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard for anybody to guard Amari Cooper. Then, I guess we got to have the rookie Caleb Carson on Jerry Jeudy. And y'all know Jerry Jeudy ain't had the best career. But y'all know Landlord feel like he's a talented player, you know?
Trap.
I feel like he a talented player, so I can't sit up and act like he just terrible when he been with Russell Wilson over there with the Broncos. And, man, I know what Jerry Jeudy is capable of. They got 2 route runners that got elite-type levels of talent, man. And we got a cornerback coming off an injury. Then we got a rookie cornerback, and then Jordan Lewis. So now we got to see how that match up. And I'm glad I said that. I'm going to talk about, listen, this a big risk that we doing starting this rookie. You know, I think he's talented, but every fifth round pick ain't the run bland, man.
Trap.
So now we done basically threw him in the fire. We told him sink or swim, barbecue or mildew. You got to show me something. And you know, I feel like he can do it. I feel like he can survive or do okay. But man, him and Jeudy, he gotta guard Jerry Jeudy. 22 Savage said Jerry Jeudy is booty. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. Let's see what he do for the rest of his career. Cause you know, your career really is heavily depending upon where you go, your situation, who your coaches is, all that stuff matters. All of it matters. It's not just about your talent. It's a lot of talented people who don't survive in the league at all. Like, it's a lot of talented people who don't carve out a career, who can't even stay 2-3 years because of their situation or because of some of the stuff that they was doing. So, all I'm going to say is we finna really see what's happening with Jerry Jeudy as he a number 2 receiver with a real quarterback, because I still think Deshaun is okay. I just don't know about since the incident and all of that. I don't know who he was, but I remember Clemson, Deshaun Watson, and I still got respect for Deshaun Watson. But I ain't too sure these days though. So we gonna catch up on some of his film and see what he got going on too, man. Let's see. Vic, what is you talking about already? It's delusion at this point. We ain't even talking delusion right now. We talking about strategy, man. See, you coming over here with that foolishness, and you want to be all, Hey, why you don't talk about the Patriots no more?
Trap.
I ain't seen one post about the Patriots, man. So until you post about the Patriots, sir, please, leave my Cowboys alone. Until I see you make a Patriots post, don't talk about the Cowboys, sir. That's how we gonna play that. But how y'all feeling about Caleb Carson, being the number 2 cornerback? How y'all feel about that? Because this is a risk. This is risky. We don't know how he's gonna do this. Then I seen him wearing number 21, so, hey, you got to be out there gangster you wearing number 21.
Trap.
Hey, you can't be out there number 21 getting cooked now, so, hey, I can't wait to see what he do. I feel like he's talented. It just depends on how he performs when the light's on, because that's a whole different thing. You could be the most talented dude in the world, but you might not be ready for these moments. Not on that particular Sunday. Maybe the next Sunday he ball out and be ready for the challenge, but anything can happen that first Sunday. The first game in the NFL, it's crazy. Miss Regina said they can't stop Zeke at the line. I hope not, man. I need Zeke. We gonna need Zeke because they got corners. They got defensive line. Them boys got a full defense. They was the number 1 defense last year. Marcus McFarland says, yeah, risky to me, for real. I ain't saying he ain't good, but Ricky. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And then we gonna have to be at a situation to where Trey gonna have to man, I ain't even think about this, man. Shout out to everybody coming in, man. Shout out to my Facebook people too, man. But we got to think about this. I thought we was bringing Diggs along slowly, right? We was bringing Diggs along slowly. I don't know if nobody else talking about this. I don't know. But I thought we was bringing Diggs along slowly. We can't bring Diggs along slowly now.
Trap.
Listen, we don't want no way for Amari Cooper to be on this rookie. I don't want that to happen throughout the game. So guess what? In my head, I need Trayvon Diggs trailing. I need Trayvon Diggs shadowing Amari Cooper all over the field. Do y'all think that's even possible? Do y'all think that's even possible at this point? Do y'all think Trayvon Diggs can come out game 1 and shadow Amari Cooper all over the field? Because that's what we going to need if we trying to win. In my opinion, we need Trey to follow and shadow Amari Cooper. That's what we need. You see what I'm saying? So what y'all think about that? Because we don't need Amari Cooper on no rookie, bro. We don't need no Amari Cooper on no rookie. Because I don't trust. Listen, this is what it is. Amari gonna get Trey a couple times, and y'all know how I feel about Trey. I feel like Trey the best corner in the league now.
Trap.
But Amari gonna get Trey a couple times. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine what he'll do to a rookie. Like y'all seen them release packages he got? That dude is different. You see what I'm saying? That dude is different. He is the sensei to Mr. Sedarian Lamb. Have y'all forgot that? He is the sensei for Sedarian Lamb. So now you see all of these great releases and stems that CeeDee Lamb got. It comes from Amari Cooper for the most part. So like now you finna really get to see where it come from going up against potentially a rookie. You know what I'm saying? But believe it or not, I feel comfortable about Jordan Lewis though. I feel a little comfortable about Jordan Lewis. I kind of like the play he played last year. I feel like Jordan Lewis played a great game last year. I feel like he played a decent season when he came back from injury. I feel like Jay Lou was solid. Who feels like that? How y'all feeling about J. Lou right now? I feel like the third cornerback is solid. Even though it ain't ideal like Bland and then J. Lou, I feel like J. Lou gonna hold his own. So, hey, let's do this real quick before we continue with the matchups. Give me on a scale of 1 to 10. How y'all feeling about J. Lou? 10 is ecstatic. You feeling great. Sunshine, rainbows, in a dreamland. How y'all feeling about J. Lou? Because listen, it's important. They got 3 wide receivers. Even though I only mentioned 2, they got 3 wide receivers. And all 3 of them are productive and they ball out. So we gonna have to be 3 deep. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is usually 3 deep at corner, but we gonna have to be 3 deep at corner to be able to stop these boys. Okay. Let's see what people feeling about J. Lou. Willie T said he feeling like a 10, you know what I'm saying? Bobby Ellis says 7. TA Cowboys says 8, 8.5. Okay, Jordan Lewis grading out pretty good. Joe says 0. Come on, Joe. Joe says 0. He says zilch. You ain't confident at all. You want this man. You said this man is trash. You want Jordan Lewis out the door. That's what you saying, man? Come on, Joe. I know it might be late out there in Italy, man, but you got to relax, man. Elijah Robinson says 8. Everybody's got some high grades on J. Lou. So I think the biggest question is who? Caleb Carson. And can anybody on this live, under the sound of my voice, just without any type of doubt, say Caleb Carson is finna go out here and ball? Can you say that? Now, I'm not saying he's not. I'm just telling you it's an unknown right now. It's an unknown. And we got high hopes. That's all we could. We just gonna have to pray about it, y'all. Just gonna have to pray about it. We just gonna have to pray about it, y'all, because that's risky. You going up, you got a rookie corner going up against some talented receivers. All right, we touched on the receivers. Let's talk about this O-line and D-line matchup because, hey, Tyler Guyton, welcome to the NFL, sir. Trap. Tyler Guyton got to roll up against the former Defensive Player of the Year game 1. Like, he ain't even go through orientation, y'all. This man ain't even go through orientation. They ain't even give him the packet, the paperwork. They ain't show him the video. You know what I'm saying? You know the video on orientation that make you go to sleep. They ain't show him none of that. They just said, hey, straight from Oklahoma into playing against the former Defensive Player of the Year. We throwing him in the fire. And, like, this particular matchup, I kind of feel okay about Guyton. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't feel too confident about anybody going up against Myles Garrett, to be honest. But I feel like Guyton got enough, quickness in his feet, and he don't lunge out to people that much. And I feel like he got better with his hands. When I talked to him in camp, he said he got better with his hands. He feel better about a lot of his techniques. That young man worked with Duke Manyweather every day. He said he ain't been nowhere but to the Masterminds Academy over there. Trap. That young man said he ain't got a glass of water. All he been doing is being over there training with Duke Manyweather, and he felt like he done got better with his hands. When I asked him what has benefited him the best with working with Duke Manyweather, and he said his hands. So he's got better with his hands, and now we gonna have to see. So that's a matchup that's just crazy. And I know I'm all over the place. Y'all know this was random. If you just came, I got so frustrated with the Dallas drama that I don't want to talk about it no more, and we talking about the Browns. So this is a straight 360. This is an audible. So forgive me for not being organized with it. Okay? But I do want to talk about another matchup, and I want to see how y'all feel. David and Njoku. Who would y'all want to guard him? Because he's a matchup nightmare. I got my guy. I feel like if Zimmer really like that, If Zimmer really him
It's
Jones,
me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
in my opinion, he gonna do it the way I want to. You know what I'm saying? Look how selfish that is. I know that's crazy. If Zimmer really like that, bro, he gonna have to do it just like I feel like he need to. And I know that's cocky and confident of me, but I'm telling you right now, it ain't many people on this team who I feel confident in guarding David Njoku, especially if you running man-to-man. Running man-to-man, sir? Let's see. So who y'all feeling like? Who y'all feel like could give us the best shot against David Njoku? Because listen, we ain't doing the 3 safety look no more for real. Zimmer might have some little glimpses of that. He might have a little seasoning of that, like a little sprinkler here and there about the safety game like that. But I don't see us being in base doing that like that. You know what I'm saying? He gonna play linebackers. So who is y'all top candidate to try to deal with David Njoku? Because he's a great tight end, y'all. Willie T says Izzy. I don't think that's a bad one right there. But hey, shout out to Calvin Jefferson, because I ain't gonna lie. This is my number 1 candidate right here.
Trap.
I feel like if Zimmer really him Jones, man, I feel like he'll be able to sense it and say, I'm going to put Ranye Thomas in the game this game. Like, you know this is chess. You got to be able to match. You got to be able to predict. Be 2-3 steps ahead. You know this game coming. You need to be ramping up Ranye and finding some ways to put him in, especially in passing situations. 3rd and long, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Whenever it's a passing down, you need to be putting Ranye in those situations, in my opinion. I feel like Ranye will do the best job against him. Like, that's just me. Now, Izzy is not a bad option either. I feel like Izzy might be number 2. Because, listen, Lil Fowl, I feel like he big enough, but is he quick enough? Tight ends is a very, very hard cover. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to cover those guys because they big, they athletic, they fast. You know what I'm saying? So you got to find something similar in a body type to be able to deal with that, or just somebody super special. You'll just need a super special linebacker, which I'm not too sure we got. Now, Overshawn kind of, big and fast. Louis Fowl kind of big and fast. But can they cover David Njoku? And when it comes to the strategy, I'm thinking, man, straight up, I want Ranye on him. So what y'all feel about that? I want Ranye on David Njoku. Let him get that assignment. I want this to be similar to when Jordan Lewis guarded Alvin Kamara and he just shut him down. I want Ranye on him, man. I want Ranye Thomas on him.
Trap.
I want Ranye on him. And I think that'll be a great matchup. Then the Browns probably don't even know about Ranye. You see what I'm saying? The Browns don't even know about Ranye. They probably like, who is 30? Like, they probably don't even know his name. They probably just still saying 30. Ranye is almost like a best-kept secret. We know Ranye because he's our Ranye Thomas. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody else outside of Dallas really know them like that because he's not a proven player yet. So just imagine if Zimmer come in and deploy Ranye like that and just go crazy. That's what we need to happen, y'all. That's what we need to happen. That's what we need to happen right there. Somebody says Chiefs Kingdom. Hold on, let me get something for you. Right? I might have a little something for you real quick. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere.
Shout but shout it. Shout but shout it. Shout but shout it. Shout but shout it.
Hey.
Shout but shout it.
Hey.
Shout but shout it.
Hey man, I don't know if you can read or not, but this is a Cowboys community right here, man.
Trap.
You know, we got respect for Pat Holmes, you know what I'm saying? He from Texas. We understand that. He's a Cowboy fan, if you didn't know that. That's why he made sure he beat the Eagles for us, you know?
Trap.
This is why Pat Mahomes beat the Eagles, because he's a Cowboy fan. The man is from Texas. You understand that? And he is a Cowboys fan. That is factual. So your quarterback is a Cowboys fan. Even though you don't like us and you're over here, he likes us. So, you know, take that, with yourself and do something with it. That's all I'm saying. But shout out to my folk, man. You know, these trolls coming over here. I don't really catch them on my channel, but when I catch them on my channel, you already know I'm sliding on them. You already know that. You know I'm sliding.
Creeping on the cover, baby. Yeah. What's up, Curtis? I'm sick of you, Scotty.
Y'all know I'm sliding, man. Y'all know I'm sliding.
Trap.
Hey, I ain't say you hated us, but what you doing over here banging the Chiefs? This is not, don't you see all these stars, man? You see all these stars? It might be too dark. This is Cowboys, man. Cowboys. We don't play like that, man. We don't play like that. But I ain't gonna lie, I did like KC, though. When I went there for the draft, KC was very welcoming. You know what I'm saying? I might have to go back because they was rocking with your boy. New blocking rules in effect. What you mean? I don't know if I seen that one. What kind of new blocking rules they got? Fill me in. He said, Pat from my neck of the woods. Yeah, he out of Texas. Yeah, he with us. You know what I'm saying? Basically, he with us. But what other matchups y'all want to talk about as far as Cleveland go? So we can get into that, man, because I'm absolutely super frustrated with the Cowboys drama. So I'm tired of talking about them, man. I'm absolutely sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it right now. What other matchups y'all want to talk about? He said East Texas. That where Pat from. Yeah. Y'all know the Texas is like the mecca of football, man. It is what it is. And I'm from Alabama. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Alabama, and I can say that. You know, most of the quarterbacks come from Texas. You know what I'm saying? Our recruits, most of our gangster recruits be from Texas. So, yeah, they don't play. They high school football is almost like on a college level over there. Cooper versus Diggs. Whew. I touched on that shortly, Fresh King, but we can get back into it. I just said this is my concern. I don't want Amari Cooper going up against nobody else. Maybe Jordan Lewis, I might be able to live. But think about this, Fresh King. You got to have, we said we was bringing Trey along slowly. He going to have to shadow Coop. I think he going to have to shadow Coop, bro.
Trap.
Now, granted, I am thinking still under the mind of DQ. You know, I still feel like I got DQ on the brain, basically, because we know we play predominantly man. Now, we do know Zim got a little couple variations of zone that he like to run, too. So maybe Zim's scheme can save us. Maybe Zim's scheme can save us to where it don't be too exposed on a man-to-man type vibe, because I don't want to see Amari going up against nobody else, bro. I need Trayvon shadowing him 99% of the game. Fresh King said, oh, nah, if y'all on that already, then next up, Jared Judy versus Seatbelt. I talked about that. You must have came in late. I talked about how I was concerned about Caleb Carson going up against him, man. You know, don't nobody like Judy but me, apparently. They say he's terrible, you know. I know he my Bama guy. I still feel like he's decent. Action says Judy ain't nothing to sneeze at neither. Oh, okay. I thought you was finna dog him. Most people act like Judy is terrible, Action. And I know he's talented. I don't know about his situation. I know he's, believe it or not, I looked at Judy like a junior Amari Cooper as far as route running. No lie. Like, Judy route running is ridiculous. Like, he got it like that. So, yeah, and Elijah Moore, he's not no scrub. Like I just said, we need 3 corners. We need 3. So I feel good about Jordan Lewis. And if you're not delusional, if you haven't OD'd off Kool-Aid, you know what I'm saying? I think you would have to have a little bit of concern about Caleb Carson. He's a rookie. Now, is he garbage? Do I think he can't do it? No. But sometimes when them lights come on, you just got to find out. Y'all know some people just gamers. Some people not. You know what I'm saying? When the lights come on, is he going to be able to be ready for the challenge, or is he going to be somebody who shrink under the lights. We gotta wait to see. Can't nobody predict that. Nobody can predict that. You gotta see that play out for yourself. That's what you gotta see. So we gotta see what happened, man. We gotta see what happened. Nobody can predict what he's gonna do. So we gotta see that happen for itself. But okay, we can look at some of the rankings. They got from last year, power rankings overall, they got us at 6th, the Browns at 17th. Power rankings on the defense, they got us 5th, they got them 2nd. This according to PFF, of course, you know. Power rankings on the offense, they got us 12th, they got them 30th. So their offense was pretty pedestrian. They already said Nick Chubb won't be playing, so that's a good thing for us. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Nick Chubb be running. So we escaped that. I seen the running back they got Ford or something like that. Yeah, Ford. He got a little fumbling problem too. So hey, look for Trayvon Diggs or somebody like that to when he getting a tackle, clubbing at the ball or something like that. We might be able to get a turnover out of him. You know, I think he might be having some slight ball security issues. So I would like to see us expose him on that level. Built for Success says Parsons versus Browns O-line. I'm not too sure about their O-line. Like I said, this is on the fly. I am not prepared. This mostly is off of the dome right now because we pulled the audible. But I might have to change the what you call him and everything because I ain't talking about the drama no more. I'm sick of it. All right, let's see. Let's look at their roster real quick. So bear with me. All right, O-line. Who they got over there that's a problem? Cause I'm taking Mike over anybody though, so let's get that understood. Trap. I'm confident in Micah. You know what I'm saying? I think Micah will be able to win most matchups anyway. But they do have a decent line. I know they got a good run game. So yeah, who is I don't see no tackles that rank that high. They got DeJuan Jones. He ranked 48th. So that's probably their highest tackle that's rated. So we'll just have to see when that matchup comes about. But I think Micah, this is one of them games right here, man, where Micah need to be on one too. Because the guy who been winning Defensive Player of the Year is on the other side of the field, sir. He's not, you got to show up for that. And I know some people be like, well, they ain't playing each other. They are, though. At the same time, they are. My team playing your team. If you ask Michael Parsons, he going to feel like the Cowboys is his team. So, hey, you going up against them, this is toe-to-toe, basically. So, I already know what type of competitor Micah is. He going to want to steal the show. So, who y'all think going to have the most productive day then? Let's do that. Who y'all think going to steal the show? Who going to steal the show? Who going to steal the show, y'all? Compared from Micah to Myles Garrett. Who going to have the most sacks? Who going to really just turn up the most? Who going to do that? Let's see who y'all feeling like. Micah. I know this is a Cowboys chat, so it's probably going to be Micah, but I think this is going to be interesting. I think this is going to be interesting. Yeah. Most people going to say Micah. Most people going to say Michael. Willie T says Micah is going to try and get Myles Garrett jersey. Oh, my God. Trap. Y'all, look, I might as well go ahead and say this now because I'm going to just be real with y'all. If we lose this game, right, which I don't think we're going to do, but if we lose this game and Michael Parsons go over there and get this man jersey, I'm too old school, man. You ain't finna knock my head up and then I ask for your autograph. We ain't doing that. I'm sorry. So I want to go ahead and, verbalize my disdain for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm sorry. We don't rock like that. No, it is that serious, Mike. I hope he learned his lesson, man. It is that serious. You know what I'm saying? Michael, you seen how they was handling you. They ain't even vote you up that high. Your players that you give all that credit to, they ain't even vote you that high, sir. Trap. They didn't vote you that high, sir. So you got respect for these guys. They got respect for you, but do they hold you in that high of a regard like you hold them? Because you talk about them on your show. You know what I'm saying? And like, this is no disrespect to Micah, but I want him to have that fire on him. They say he started camp like that. I want him to start the season like that. I want him to finish the season like that. I want him to be on a mission. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, disrespect is not tolerated, Micah. You really like that, you got to go out there and show them why you like that. You see what I'm saying? And I think this the time. You should be on one. Like, you should be on one going up against the Defensive Player of the Year when you've been runner-up and you've been right there on his tail all these times. It's your time to show out, man. It's your time to show out. And just another matchup, and we talking about on a competitive type scale. You best believe CD and Coop gonna be going at each other throats. Trap. Man, I'm telling you how competition work. I ain't telling you that. I ain't saying that CD and Coop going against each other. I'm not saying that, but I'm telling you, as a wide receiver, as a former wide receiver, if you supposed to be a big-time wide receiver, I'm finna show you who a big-time wide receiver. You ain't finna outshine me. This is my team. This is my game. After this game, they gonna say the best wide receiver that was on the field is Sadarian Lamb. That's how you got to be thinking. That's how you got to be thinking. You can't play like that. You see what I'm saying? This is a statement game. They got enough stars over there for this to be a statement game. And I think for us not to be talking about it and we talking about all this drama, I think that's a mistake. Because guess what? The Browns over there looking at this like a statement game. They over there talking about, hey, we finna take over. We finna dominate the Cowboys. They on that type of time. We ain't even studying the game next week. That's crazy, bro. We got to turn up. We got to get better at this. We can't let it go on like this, y'all. We got to refocus. It is the start of the new season. It's here. Football is officially back, people, you know. Trap. Football is back, and it's no time to play. I don't want to hear the Cowboys all lax and all of that. No, I need y'all to focus. We need y'all to be ready to attack this year. It's no more playing around. And like you said, bro, you know what'll be the absolute worst? If Amari go out there and embarrass us, bro. Man, and like we just said, he going up. We look like Trey healthy. I'm gonna say that. It looks like Trey healthy. But we won't know until he in a full game against real NFL competition for a full game. We don't know. So prayers up. I hope Trey is all the way 100% healthy, man. So, because we going to need him to be. We going to need him to be. He going up against a super-duper route runner. And everybody, we all know who Coop is. And he left Dallas and still was doing the same thing with an inferior quarterback at that, you know. Either one of them, the backup or Watson. They both inferior. And he was over there still hooping by himself. So we already know Coop gonna want to make a statement. He don't make verbal statements. He gonna want to make a statement in his play. So we got to be prepared for that, y'all. We really got to be prepared for that. So I think on a competition level, this should be one of those light a fire up under you games. And then we got to go to Cleveland. Like, if this was in Dallas, this would be even worse, I feel like. This would be like we really sleep right now. But the fact that we on the road, I feel like we already know what's up. Because the energy in that building, the Browns got a loyal fan base, bro. You know how loyal they is. If you a Browns fan, come on, bro. Trap. Bro, if you a Browns fan, do you know how loyal you gotta be? Them boys out there in the cold, paying money to go see the Browns all these years. season ticket holders, all this misery that they've been going through, this team is finna be rocking. They actually finally got a real team, and then the Dallas Cowboys rolling into town. Bro, that game, I think that's going to be an underrated game. That might be one of the most lit games of the season. Them boys finna be acting crazy out there. Them boys finna act crazy out there. They fan base finna be ridiculous. And to be honest, that's really one of the games that we need to travel well on. We might need to go to that game, y'all. Everybody, we might need to go to that game. Trap. We might need to go to that game because I feel like they gonna represent. They gonna be loud. Like I said, I watched some of their other games from last year. Boy, that stadium be loud. That stadium be loud. So we gonna have to be ready. Willie T said that will be a sellout game. Yeah, that's gonna be, man. That environment gonna be crazy, y'all. That environment gonna be crazy. He said we got the GOAT announcing. What you talking about? I don't know. Cleveland got that dog pound. Yeah, they represent their team. See, that's why, I can understand when some people say, like, we be negative sometimes and stuff like that because, man, it's team fan bases out here that just bang for their team. They don't care. Like, they still here after all these years of misery, and they still banging for their team. So, I know throughout the offseason, we can complain and talk about what we need to happen, what we want to happen, what we think should happen, and all of that stuff. But when is it going to be time for us to band together, though? Because, at some point in time throughout the season, we got to just be like, okay, screw it. We all Cowboy fans. We got to come together. When is that going to happen? Like, we a divided fan base. We a divided fan base. And I feel like at some point in time, it should be a time where everybody just throw their differences aside and just be like, hey, man, we banging for our team. Let's go rep our team and let's represent for our team. So, I don't know, man. I feel like we got to do that. Yeah, they beat us last time. That's what OBJ, right? I think that's when OBJ did that reverse and all that, man. Them boys were lit. Was we in Cleveland? I don't remember. Was we in Cleveland that game? Somebody help me out. I remember that's when OBJ did that reverse and ran for a touchdown. Oh, man. I forgot. That game was absolutely crazy, man. Trap. Dang. Trap. Man, now that you think about it, you know how, I don't know if y'all like me, because, like, when you think about it, we know that we play every team, but it feel like, I don't know, it's going to be hard. Just stay with me. It feel like when you know how we Cowboys fans, it feel like we have a little relationship with every team. Like, it's like, when we play the Browns, it be crazy. When we play, it's just like we got little relationships with certain teams. Like, who else we got a crazy relationship with? When we play the Broncos, it just be crazy. It's a lot of them AFC teams that just crazy when they play us. And we have it don't matter what their record is, it just be crazy. Like, it don't be nothing normal going on. Like, it just be crazy, total anarchy when we play these teams. We can't even explain why the Broncos beat us. Like, but they beat us. I don't even think they had a quarterback. So y'all get what I'm saying. We have like a weird dynamic between those teams. And that's why I feel like, some of the mainstream people start talking about the history between those two teams. And I think that's kind of valid when you think about it. It's kind of valid because what happened last time, what they said, the biggest indicator of the future is history. And when you look at some of the history that we played some of these games, man, it be crazy. And that Browns game was one of the craziest games I remember. Yeah. Oh, it was in Dallas. That was one of the craziest games I remember right there. So just imagine in Cleveland. Yeah, they play us like they Super Bowl. Like, look, and that's what I'm noticing. Right? Most of the teams we had on weird relationships with be on the AFC side. Most of all of them. Every time we play the Steelers, it's a whole event. Yeah, Steelers, for real, we want to beat them anytime. When we play the Ravens, it be an event. When we play, the only reason it went no event last time because Dak was hurt. But when we play the Raiders, it be crazy. That game on Thanksgiving was crazy. They beat us. It's all the AFC teams. It's a weird relationship we got with them. It's just weird. I don't know. So, and we starting off the season playing 2 of them. Yeah, everybody play us tough, but that Lions game always be crazy, and it's always controversial. You see what I'm saying? It's like with every team, you got some kind of relationship with them when y'all played each other. It's crazy, and it usually play out similar to what it did last time. Maybe not score wise, but like it might be something crazy happen that's similar to what happened last time. The Texans out here talking mad right now. Yeah, they talking crap because they got a team. That's gonna be an interesting game too. When we play the Texans, I think we play them too, right? Let me see. That game right there gonna be ridiculous. Is they coming to Dallas? Yeah, they coming to Dallas. That game, oh boy. Ooh.
Trap.
That game right there, that might be a game I might want to try to go to. I don't know. That's November the 18th. My birthday is the next weekend. My birthday is on Thanksgiving. No, it's the weekend after that. I mean, 2 weekends after that. So that's a decent amount of time. Yeah, nah, that's 10 days though. It ain't 2. Yeah, that's 10 days. We got 3 games in 10 days. So yeah. I might be interested in that Texans game. That Texans game might be lit, y'all. All right, y'all know I told y'all, if you was coming in late, man, I had to pull an audible because I got super frustrated talking about all the drama in Dallas, and I started talking about the Browns freestyling. So, y'all know I usually be a little more prepared than this, but this is on the fly. So, y'all know we do it live, and bear with me. But, now, before we get up out of here, let's name some of the games y'all interested in, man, because I'm looking at that Texas and Cowboys game. Now, I'm just thinking about the environment. Like, Houston going to come down there and try to represent. Houston going to try to represent. We might see Eastside Hair out there or something,
Trap.
Hey, I wonder is Eastside probably listening somewhere. Where you at, Eastside? Eastside probably listening somewhere and, have his Dak Prescott jersey on at the game, Hey, it's weird how Eastside still supports Deshaun Watson. Like, bro, that ain't even your quarterback.
Trap.
That man got some emotional ties to Deshaun freaking man Watson. But yeah, man. Landlord flying off the handle. What I did, man, I don't even know. Say they're going to the Atlanta game. I'll probably be in that one. I'm going to probably go to that one. Believe it or not, man, I'm kind of weird. I like watching the game at home. I don't know. I like watching the game at the house. Because, the drink's free. You know what I'm saying? You already paid for them. And, you could be as comfortable as you want, And you got the front row seats. You know what I'm saying?
Trap.
But I'm going to go to a couple games this year. That's my plan. And I'm looking at that Texans versus Cowboys game. That's probably gonna be lit. You said the Texans and Cowboys game gonna be fire from the streets to the penitentiary land. Hey, they gonna be lit on the action. That's gonna be the win. That's gonna be the win right there. Joe said Eastside Biz a hot twin. Ah man.
Trap.
Ah man, I hope not. That's horrible, That's terrible. He doing what? Darren says Eagles, Sheagles versus Cowboys and the 40-winers versus Cowboys. Okay, what them games gonna be at? Which one? The home game versus the Eagles or the road game? That wouldn't be a bad reason to go back to Cali right there. That wouldn't be a bad reason to go back to Cali. It's October 27th, though. That's pretty early. Though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Week 6. We got some tough games on here, y'all. Now that I'm looking at it. I feel like we're going to beat the Browns and the Saints. That Ravens game going to tell me a whole lot about this football team. That Ravens game going to tell me a whole lot about this football team. And I can't wait. I cannot wait. Let's see. Ravens game, Giants, you know. They the Giants. The Steelers, we'll beat them. But they still weird, though. Right? Is that not what I was just talking about? Us versus the Steelers is always weird. We should win, but it's probably some weird stuff going to happen. Cowboys versus Lions, you already know it's going to end with a controversial call. We know that. Trap. We just got to make sure we beat them good enough so they probably try to pay them back or something like. They feel like they screwed them last time. So I'm watching out for all of that. We need to make sure we beat them by at least 2 touchdowns so it won't even be no shenanigans at the last minute or none of that, okay? Then San Francisco, that's another game that's going to tell us a lot. That's another game that's going to tell us a lot. We got destroyed last year. Trap. That's the game I came out cussing out everybody. Shit. If you want to be entertained on a rant, go back and watch my reaction to the Cowboys San Francisco game. I was hot, boy. And then that's when Michael pissed me off, though. Yeah, that's when Michael pissed me off. We got our heads bashed in, and then he went over there and got Christian McCaffrey jersey, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I just don't support that type of energy, man. I'm sorry. Shout out to Miss Sheila in the building. Loves Beauty in the building. Shout out to everybody rocking late. You know what I'm saying? Matt Madden, the GOAT in the building, man. Numb Hand Neil. Hey, man, you know, it's been a minute since I've been able to just do a solo show like that, man. When the season getting closer and closer, I'm going to try to get back into the groove of doing this more and more. So, man, I appreciate y'all. I know I had that one super chat. I don't know if I said nothing about it. My bad, man. I'm up here just doing me, man. My fault. The only super I got for the day right here. 199, Mr. Mo Money Mayfield. What's happening? He says, game will be won by O-line and D-line. We them boys. I think that's all games right there. That's all games right there. You know what I'm saying? You already know. Yeah, it's going to be won up front in the trenches. The trenches determines all the games, for real. You know, you got to be superior to be able to, you know, maneuver around those. If your O-line getting whooped, man, you probably ain't going to win. If your D-line getting whooped, you probably ain't going to win. So it's like, yeah, it's going to have to be some strange things happen. When you see a game go the opposite, when the trenches is when you win in the trenches, like say for instance, we go out here and dominate Cleveland in the trenches. The only way we lose that football game is fumbles, turnovers and stuff. Fumbles and interceptions and stuff like that. Some weird stuff. That's the only way you lose a game when you dominate in the trenches. So, yeah. And listen, y'all know the Cowboys piss me off. We be investing so much in these trenches, we better get the winning in these. Trap. Man, I think Tyler Guyton's going to be pretty good. And he might be even great one day. But I'm going to tell you straight up, if we don't start dominating these trenches when y'all investing all of my damn draft picks in these, man, y'all know I'm already mad. Nah, they don't never give me what I want. They don't never give me what I want. And they keep drafting O-line. Y'all better get to dominating. That's all I'm saying. I want to see Cooper Beebe dominate. I want to see Tyler Guyton dominate. Not out the gate, but it better be coming soon. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm sick of y'all drafting linemen every first round, man. I'm sick of it. We want some weapons somewhere. I'm sorry. Matt Madden, the GOAT, says O-line should be gotta prove to us. Yeah, they gotta prove it. Bobby Ellis says Parsons no sacks in the Green Bay game. What are you talking? Why you gonna do us like that, man? Why you even mentioning that right now, man? The Green Bay game should be censored. Nobody should be able to talk about that. Listen, from this day forward, we will not speak. We will not speak of the Green Bay game no more. You know what I'm saying? We don't even want to take that energy into 2024. Like we gonna leave the Green Bay game in 2023. All right, that's how we gonna do it. Like, and then especially in game week, we don't need to say the words Green Bay. Okay, we done with that. Hey, get that out your mind, wash it out. Move on. All right, we ain't talking about Green Bay no more, cause I don't want that I don't even want that energy around us this year. I don't want that energy around us. Darren says we will be very dangerous if we stop the run this year. We've got the middle linebackers finally. Time to get to work. I agree, and just to build off that, Darren, if we can run the ball, we're gonna be dangerous too. So that's twofold. If we can stop the run and if we can run the ball, shit, that's a deep playoff run right there, in my opinion.
Trap.
So those are some symbols that we need to be looking for. Those are some indicators that we need to be looking for coming out the gate, right? When we look at this team, when we're evaluating this team in the first 4 games, we need to be asking ourselves, can we stop the run? Can we run the ball? And I promise you, those two things on top of what we already got, that's going to make for a great team right there. That's going to make for a great team. And Cleveland is going to be a formidable opponent for us to have to stop. He is. Like, they're going to be a difficult task to stop in the run game. So we're going to have to get ready for that. But, man, y'all already know I appreciate all the love and support, man. Make sure y'all support the content, support the independent content creators. I see some people saying they want more shows, man, but it go with the support. If I can get some more support, I'll be doing more shows, you know what I'm saying? We trying to do this thing full time, you know what I'm saying? Trap. So, when you hit the like button, when you hit the share button, when you donate, stuff like that, man, that goes towards me doing this full time and doing this more often. Because, I had to, do what I had to do. But, I appreciate all the love and support. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. And you know why them haters hate on us. Why? Because we are the greatest. That's why, man. Shout out to everybody rocking. Thanks for all the love and support. I pulled the audible on this one, man.
In my hand.
But I think we still rocked out. Let's go.
And this is greatness defined. Every line is divine. Verses boggle your mind. And every song, man, I swear, just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. I don't know why they so obsessed with mine. I'm all they think about. Go in their house, they probably got my pics in a shrine. Damn, I never let these play me. They see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD. I know my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky and confident that humble ain't for me, Lord. Help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I never paid attention to what most to say. They words are unemployed like prepositional phrase. They wanna see me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the Phoenix. Show these people I'm great enough. I know these haters can't stand me. We'll take a seat. I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals. How you make it? Show 'em all you the greatest. I'm the great young poet, got flow flowing, it's mind blowing. I'm flamboyant when brainstorming, that's fair warning. For my opponents that will be mourning before the morning. Every beat I eat and destroy it, that's what the fans wanted. The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping. Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming and y'all microscopic. I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet. Cause the pics I'm cropping, be masterpieces, they photoshopping. I'm from the bottom, assembled by the avenue. So I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These niggas ain't half as cool, I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth. You should know that I kill it. These are God level lyrics. I should be on Mount Olympus. My music therapeutic to the real spirit like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody with me. I'm the great. I know these haters can't stand me. We'll take a seat. I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how it feels. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals. Let the doubters see you make it and show them all you the greatest. I'm the greatest.
And not only am I the greatest, we are the greatest. You know them haters hate us because they ain't us. You know them haters want to try to suppress our success, but nevertheless, we pass every single test with flying colors like no other. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.